Hello students, in today's e-lecture we shall learn about minors and cofactors of elements of a determinant and application of determinants in finding the area of a triangle. Let's start with area of triangle. In class 10th and 11th, we have learned the formula to find area of triangle whose vertices are given to us. That is, area of triangle equals to absolute value of half multiplied by x1 into y2 minus y3 plus x2 into y3 minus y1 plus x3 into y1 minus y2. If we calculate determinant of third order matrix whose elements of R1 are x1, y1 and 1, elements of R2 are x2, y2 and 1, elements of R3 are x3, y3 and 1, and then multiply this determinant by half, it is equal to the area of triangle. Here x1, y1, x2, y2 and x3, y3 are vertices of triangle. Students, always remember, since area is a positive quantity, we always take the absolute value of the determinant. Second, if area is given, use both positive and negative values of the determinant for calculation. Third, the area of the triangle formed by three collinear points is always 0. Let's discuss some questions. The first one, in this question we have to find area of triangle whose vertices are 3, 8, minus 4, 2 and 5, 1. Now, area of triangle is half multiplied by third order determinant in which elements of R1 are 3, 8 and 1, elements of R2 are minus 4, 2 and 1, elements of R3 are 5, 1 and 1. Now to find the value of determinant, expand it along any row or any column. I have expanded it along R1. After simplification, we get value of determinant is 61 multiplied by half. So area of triangle is equals to 61 by 2 square units. Here the value of this determinant is already positive, that is 61. In any case, if we get value of determinant negative, then for area take absolute value of determinant and multiply it by half, because area of triangle never be negative. Moving to the next question. In this question, area of triangle whose vertices are 2, minus 6, 5, 4 and k 4 is 35 square units given to us. We have to find value of k. Since area of triangle with given vertices is 35 square units, so we have half multiply with determinant in which elements of R1 are 2, minus 6 and 1, elements of R2 are 5, 4 and 1, elements of R3 are k 4 and 1 equals to plus minus 35. Here we have used plus minus both signs with 35 because when we calculate value of determinant, it may be positive or negative, and for area of triangle we take absolute value. Now in next step, to find value of determinant, expand it along R1, then simplify it. We get 50 minus 10k equals to plus minus 70. Now first solve 50 minus 10k equals to 70 implies that k equals to minus 2. Then solve 50 minus 10k equals to minus 70. It gives us value of k equals to 12. Moving to the next question. In this question we have to show that given points are collinear. To show that the points are collinear, first we calculate area of triangle formed by these vertices. If area of triangle is equals to 0, it means points are collinear. For area of triangle equals to 0, we have to show that the value of this third order determinant is 0. Let's find this third order determinant in which elements of R1 are A, B plus C and 1, elements of R2 are B, C plus A and 1, elements of R3 are C, A plus B and 1. To reduce simplification of determinant, use operating property. Applying the operation C2 is to C2 plus C1, we get each element of C2 equals to A plus B plus C. In next step, taking A plus B plus C as common from C2, we get each element of C2 equals to 1. Now, C2 and C3 are identical column, so value of determinant is 0. Then A plus B plus C multiplied by 0 is also 0. As we have shown, area of triangle ABC equals to 0, so the given points A, B and C are collinear. Let's take one more question. In this question, using determinant, we have to find equation of a line joining the points A and B. Let's assume P with the coordinates x and y be any point on the line joining A and B. As P, A and B all lies on the same line, so these points are collinear, then area of triangle ABP must be 0. Now, using determinant, we calculate area of triangle. Because area of this triangle is 0, so the value of this third order determinant must be 0. To find the value of determinant, expand it along R1 as shown here. Then put it equal to 0. Simplify it. We get y minus 2x equals to 0, which is the equation of required line AB. Let's discuss about minors and cofactors. Minor of an element Aij of a determinant is the determinant obtained by deleting its ith row and jth column in which element Aij exists. Minor of an element Aij is denoted by Mij. Let's discuss one example. In this question, we have to find minor of element 6 in the given determinant. Students, you can see element 6 lies in second row and third column. So A23 equals to 6 and its minor is denoted by M23. To find M23, we delete R2 and C3 in which A23 exists. Write the remaining elements in second order determinant as shown here. Now calculate the value of second order determinant, that is minus 6. So M23 is equal to minus 6. Next is cofactor. Cofactor of an element Aij denoted by capital Aij is defined by capital Aij equals to minus 1 raised to power I plus j multiplied by Mij, where Mij is minor of Aij, and minus 1 raised to power I plus j is position sign of elements, which we have already discussed in previous lectures. Students, we can also denote cofactor by Cij. Let's discuss one example. In this question, we have to find minors and cofactors of all the elements of given determinant. Minor of the element Aij is Mij. Here, A11 equals to 1. M11 equals to minor of element A11. To find M11, delete the element of first row and first column. We left with 3 and determinant of 3 is also 3. So M11 equals to 3. Similarly, we can calculate minor of element A12. Here A12 equals to minus 2. So M12 equals to minor of element A12. To find M12, delete the elements of first row and second column. We left with 4 and determinant of 4 is also 4. So M12 is equals to 4. Similarly, you can calculate minor of A21, that is M21 equals to minus 2, and minor of A22, that is M22 equals to 1. To find cofactor, multiply the minors with position sign of that element. Now, position sign of A11 is plus 1 and value of M11 equals to 3. So, cofactor A11 is equal to plus 1 multiplied by 3, which is equal to 3. Next, position sign of A12 is minus 1 and value of M12 equals to 4. So, cofactor A12 equals to minus 1 multiplied by 4, which is equal to minus 4. Similarly, we can calculate cofactor a21 equals to 2 and cofactor a22 equals to 1. Let's discuss one more question. In this question, we have to find minors and cofactors of all the elements of the given determinant. And also we have to verify that element a11 multiplied by cofactor a31 plus element a12 multiplied by cofactor a32 plus element a13 multiplied by cofactor a33 equals to 0. Here we have m11 equals to minor of element a11, which is equal to determinant obtained by deleting first row and first column in which a11 equals to 2 exists. So m11 equals to second order determinant with elements 0, 4, 5 and minus 7. Value of this determinant is minus 20. So minor m11 equals to minus 20. For cofactor a11, multiply m11 by position sign of element a11, that is plus 1. So cofactor a11 equals to minus 20. Now m12 equals to determinant obtained by deleting first row and second column in which a12 equals to minus 3 exists. So m12 equals to second order determinant with the elements 6, 4, 1 and minus 7. Value of this determinant equals to minus 46. So m12 equals to minus 46. For cofactor a12, we multiply m12 by position sign of element a12, that is minus 1. So cofactor a12 equals to 46. Following the same procedure, we can calculate minor m13 equals to 30 and cofactor a13 is also equals to 30. Then minor m21 equals to minus 4 and cofactor a21 equals to 4. Next, minor m22 equals to minus 19 and cofactor a22 equals to minus 19. Next is minor m23 equals to 13 and cofactor a23 equals to minus 13. Minor m31 equals to minus 12 and cofactor a31 equals to minus 12. Next, minor m32 equals to minus 22 and cofactor a32 equals to 22. Last, minor m33 equals to 18 and cofactor a33 equals to 18. Now, for second part of question, first write the values of elements a11, a12 and a13 as 2, minus 3 and 5 respectively. Then cofactor a31 equals to minus 12, cofactor a32 equals to 22 and cofactor a33 equals to 18. Put these values in the given expression. Simplify it. We get the value of element a11 multiplied by cofactor a31 plus element a12 multiplied by cofactor a32 plus element a13 multiplied by cofactor a33 equals to 0. From this we can conclude one result, that is, if elements of a row or column are multiplied with cofactors of any other row or column, then their sum is equal to 0. Students, we can also verify one more result with the help of any example, that is, if elements of a row or column are multiplied with the cofactors of the same row or column, then their sum is equal to the determinant. Now, moving towards home assignment. Do exercise 4.3 and 4.4. Thank you.